Okay, good day, good day, good day. Please, if today is the first time of this my channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel and then you do just like so. Now let's see. Now we are solving this particular thing. We are differentiating root of 3x plus 2 with respect to x. Now, so I'm going to say that let y be equal to the function 3x plus 2. You see, now this one is square root, so the same as what? 3x plus 2 all is gonna what? All is gonna have. Now at this point, there is no way we can expand this one. This one is a fraction. So what we have to do is to apply what we call the chain rule. You get it? Chain rule. Now I'm going to use the direct method. Now previous video I talked about how we can use the direct method and the substitution method. Now I'm going to do the direct method, and after that I'll do the substitution method so that you know what is going on. Now, so the direct method, what did we do? We said that first dy dx. What do we do? Okay, let me do the substitution method rather. Now I'm going to do substitution method. So I'm going to say let u be equal to what is inside the bracket here. In the bracket we have 3x plus 2. Then I will differentiate the u with respect to the variable here x. Now let's differentiate. We're going to get what? 3. Because this one will give us 0. Now, what is our y? Now, y is equal, this one substitution method. Y is equal to this. But don't forget that the 3x plus 2 is now u. So, which means y is equal to u exponent 1 out of 2. Now, we differentiate the y with respect to u, which will give us, so multiply this one by the, we're going to get 1 out of 2 u. Reduce the exponent by 1. We're going to get negative 1 out of 2. You see, it's the exponent minus 1. We're going to get negative 1 out of 2. Don't forget. Don't forget. Now, you see, this one is the same as 1 over 2. Don't forget that applying the inverse, if you have negative 1 out of 2, it's the same as 1 over u exponent 1 out of 2. Yes. So we're going to get u exponent 1 out of 2. And you know that 1 out of 2 is the same as what? The square root. So I'm going to get something like 1 over 2 root of the u. The half is square root. So root of the u. What is u? U is 3x plus 2. Now, what we are looking for is dy over dx. Now, dy over dx, you multiply this one and this. You multiply this and then this. So, which is the same as dy over du multiplying du over dx. Now, dy du is this one. That is 1 over 2 root of 3x plus 2. Now, multiplying du ds. Du ds is 3. Now, so the whole thing will give us what? 3 over 2 root of 3x plus 2. So this is the answer. This is the answer. This is the answer. Now, let me use the direct method. Let me use the direct method. Now, for the direct method, we said that we can just solve for dy dx directly. What do? We differentiate the whole thing first. So first, you multiply the exponent by the coefficient. So here is 1. Multiply the exponent by, we're going to get 1 out of 2 multiplying 3x plus 2. Then we reduce the exponent by 1 because we are differentiating the whole thing. We are differentiating the whole thing. So multiply the exponent by the coefficient, reduce the exponent by 1. 1 over 2 minus 1 will give us negative 1 out of 2. Now, times we differentiate what is inside the bracket. Now, inside the bracket, we have 3x plus 2. 3x plus 2. So, when you differentiate 3x plus, we're going to get 3. So, what will be the whole thing? We have 1 out of 2. Now, this one, the exponent is negative half. And we can apply the inverse method. Applying the inverse method is the same as what? 1 over 3x plus 2 all exponents 1 out of 2. You see, multiply by 3. Now, so when you multiply the whole thing, 3 times 1 times 1 give you 3. Divided by 2 times this one gives us 2. Don't forget that the exponent here is the same as root. So root of what? 3x plus 2. So which is the same as this. It's as simple as that. Very simple. Now, good day. Please make sure you like the video, then you share to friends. We are still on differentiation, and this one is function of a function. We are still applying chain rule. Now, what do we do? Now, I'm going to apply the direct method, and then we go through that way. So, how do you find this one? So, we are going to find dy dx. How do you find dy dx? You differentiate the whole thing. How do we differentiate the whole thing? You multiply the 4 by the coefficient 4. You get it? Then you write the whole of this one. You reduce the exponent by 1, which will give you 3. Now times, you differentiate what is in the bracket. Now when I differentiate this one, I'm going to get 6x. When I differentiate this one, I'm going to get -2. When I differentiate, we're going to get 0, so that is it. Now, so the next thing is you multiply this one by this. So we have dy over dx will give us what? 4 times. This one you can arrange it as any way. You can arrange it anyhow. But with this one, it is same as what? 4 multiplying 3x squared minus 2x minus 1 multiplying 6x minus 2. Now, if you want to factorize, we can factorize, because this one I can factorize 2 out. When I factorize 2 out, the 2 will come out to come and multiply this one. So we have so many ways we can do this one. Yes. Okay, let me factorize. Now you can also factorize this one. This one is 6.3. You can also factorize this one to see what we can get. But I'm showing you how we do it. Yes, I'm not going to factorize this one now. I'm just showing you how we do it. Now, if I want to factorize this one, then let me factorize it now, right now. If I want to factorize this one, 2 can go here. This one will be what? 3x minus 2. Then these 2 come and multiply these 2. We're going to get dy over dx is equal to 2 times 4 will give us 8. And then 3x squared minus 2x minus 1. All is 3 multiplying 3x minus what? Oh, sorry, here will be 1. Minus what? 1. Now, if I want to factorize, this will be the answer. Yes. But it depends. If you want to factorize this one too, you can factorize it. But I don't want to factorize. I want to leave the answer here. So this one is very simple. Very simple. Yeah, done. Very simple. Okay, very good. Now, this point, we are still looking for dy dx. And this one, unless we apply what we call the chain rule, because this one is a function under function. Yes, and the exponent is half. Exponent is 1 out of 3. That is cubic root. Yes, so what we're going to do is that we're going to go straight away using the direct method. Dy dx will give us what? We differentiate the whole thing. So we multiply 1 over 3 by the coefficient. So we're going to get 1 out of 3. Then I'm going to write this one, 2x exponent 3 minus 3. Reduce the exponent by 1. 1 out of 3 minus 1 will give us what? Will give us minus 2 out of 3. 1 out of 3 minus will give us minus 2 out of 3. So we're going to get minus 2 out of 3. Now the next thing is to differentiate what is inside. So we have differentiated the whole thing, then you differentiate what is inside. Pay attention carefully. Differentiate, so 3 times 2 will give us what? This one gives us 6s what? Squared. Differentiate to bring us 6s squared. Yes. Now let me continue. Here. Now 3 can go into 6 how many times? 2 times. So the whole of this one gives us 2x exponent 3 minus 3 minus 2 out of 3. 3 go into 6 2 times, so 2s squared. Now don't forget that this one is negative, so it's the same as 1 over what? 2s cubed minus 3 all exponent 2 out of 3. We make it positive. Now times 2s squared. Yes. Now you see this one can be written in so many ways. This one, you see, if you have a exponent 2 out of 3, the same as what? The same as cubic root of a squared. It's the same thing. So it depends on how you want to write it. This one. So if I want to conclude, I can say that dy over dx is equal to 2x squared divided by this one. Let me write in the form of cubic root. This is cubic root of 2x exponent 3 minus 3 all squared. All squared. So this is as simple as that. This is as simple as that. Very simple. Let's look at another question. Good day, good day, good day. Now we are still on differentiation and we have to differentiate this one. We have to differentiate this one. Now this particular one, I'm going to apply both methods. The substitution method, and then this will be our last question on this one. Substitution method and then what? The direct method. So how are you going to solve? Please go and watch the previous video and then know what is going on. Now, with the substitution method, okay, with the direct method, what do? We have y is equal to 2x exponent 5, 2x exponent 4, 8. So we are finding direct substitution. What do? You differentiate the whole thing. How do we differentiate the whole thing? You multiply the exponent by the coefficient. Then after that, you reduce the exponent by 1. Now here again, the exponent is 8. So 8 times 2 will give us 16. X exponent 5, 2x exponent 4. You know to write this one. Yes. Now the next thing is that you reduce this one by 1, going to get 7. Now multiply by, you differentiate what is inside. Now when you differentiate what is there, this one will give us what? 5x exponent 4 minus this one multiply this one, going to get 8x exponent what? Exponent 3. When you differentiate what is there, this is what we're going to get. This is the first time you are visiting my channel. Make sure that you go to the beginning, then you check the general differentiation. Otherwise, this one will be something complicated for you. Now at this point, this is the answer. We are done. Now we are done. We are done. If you want to factorize, you can say factor. Now let me try to factorize out. So dy dx will give us what? 16 x exponent 5, 2x exponent 4. I want to factorize this one. Now this one I can factorize this exponent 3 out. Then here will be 5x minus 8. This one will come and multiply this. So dy dx will give us this one, x exponent 3 times 6 will give us 16 x exponent 3. And then we have x exponent 5 minus 2x exponent 4 all exponent 7. And then we will have this one 5x minus 8. We are done. Now this is by direct method, then you are done. We can also talk about the substitution method. But let me talk about the substitution method. Now, with the substitution method, what did we do with the substitution method? With the substitution method, we say what? Let u be equal to x exponent 5 minus 2x exponent 4. Then we differentiate the u with respect to the variable involved. The variable is x. We differentiate it with respect to x. This one gives us what? 5x exponent 4 minus 8x exponent what? 3. Now, what is our y? Our y is 2. Our y is 2 multiplying this one. Don't forget the whole of this one is the u. So u all exponent 8. Now at this point you differentiate the y with respect to u. 8 times 2 will give us 16. You reduce the 8 by 1, which will give us 7. So at this point, we have 16. What is our u? U is the whole of this one. Let me substitute. So u is x exponent 5 minus 2x exponent 4. Now all exponent 7. So what's the conclusion? The conclusion is that dy over dx will give us what? This one times this. That is dy over du multiplying du over ds. Now dy du is 16 multiplying x exponent 5 minus 2 x exponent 4 all exponent 7. And then the u, the s is the whole of this one, that is 5x exponent 4 minus 8x exponent what? Exponent 3. Minus 8 is exponent 3. Now you can still further factorize this one. So 16 x exponent 5 minus 2x exponent 4 all exponent 7. I'm going to factorize x exponent 3. I'm going to get x exponent 3, then 5x minus what? Minus 8. This one multiply this one, so 16x exponent 3 multiplying x exponent 5, 2x exponent 4 all exponent 7 multiplied by this one, 5x minus 8. So this one is also very simple. Very simple. Now in our next video, I'm going to talk about product rule. Now when they are multiplying, how do we solve it? When they are multiplying, how do we solve it? Let's go.